Yes, morning guys. Hope everyone is good. This is my second vlog attempt, yeah. Let's see how we go. Right, today is upper day. I've woken up a little bit earlier than normal, yeah. I couldn't seem to get into a really good rhythm of sleep last night. I don't know why. Anyways, let's get straight to the fucking graft. I've woken up early, about 6:30. I've taken my T3, my T4, and my Clen, and my SLU. The Clen is at 80 mcg at the moment. T3 at 100. Sorry, T3 at 25. T4 is at 100 mcgs and 2 SLU caps. That's what we're using right now. I'm not using the other form, the injectable form right now, because I don't need to use it, and I'd rather not pin something if I don't need to. I'm getting a lot of fucking cognitive boost from it, yeah. Always from my fucking talking. You can tell I'm very tired. Anyways, morning plan, yeah. We've got one scoop of Pit Stop Rise and Shine. This goes in about half an hour, 45 minutes post my morning T3, T4. Obviously, you don't want to interact with that. Most of you guys are smart enough to obviously know that, right? We don't want to interact with that, the T3 and the T4, because caffeine can affect it, even though it's only got 50 mg of caffeine in. And then we have, for my drink while I'm doing cardio or steps, is 10 grams of creatine. Fucking, I'll have to get some more gluten from the unit. 10 grams of glutamine, 10 grams of creatine in total. And then we also have, where is it gone? Where the fuck's it gone? Right, here it is. We have got One Source Hydrate 1, which is just a very, very simple hydration product. I have my boy coming over today to drop off some manufacturing bits, which is our new product, Cardiac version 2. So I need to get to the unit quick. That there is the panel for One Source Hydrate 1. Very, very good product. I wouldn't recommend anything or say anything that is shit. So that is going to go straight into my drink for the actual cardio, yeah. I'm a little bit fucking tired today. Body weight has dropped down decent amount. I think I'm 88.5 kilo. The lowest I was yesterday was 88.3. I'm actually always lower after a training day. The rest day food's lower, but I'm never fucking that low. That's Rise and Shine though. It tastes nice, blackberry and cherry. I tried the peach ice, they all taste nice to me. Anyway guys, listen, I'm going to catch you on cardio, yeah? I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to show you how we get our steps in, how we do shit around here, yeah? The coach who I work with, you guys, you know who he is. Plan of action. You lot will see the results. But right now, we're just currently in a phase, like I said before on the last podcast, of just trying to make shit better, make sleep better, make routine better, work on stuff daily, yeah? And so far, shit is flying, so I trust the process. Guys, when you work with your coach, just trust the process. The coach that you work with, you're hiring them for their knowledge, their style, their pathway, their route. Stick with how they do shit. Right guys, hope everyone's good. We're now doing cardio steps on the treadmill outside in the outhouse. My Oura ring has died. I've completely fucked that up. It literally just died as I got on the treadmill. Now I normally use that to track my steps on here. I have to do 5,000 steps, but I do know normally within 40 minutes on incline 3, speed 5.5, by the 35 to 40 minute mark, I've done about 5,000 steps. So to be safe, all I'm going to do is do that same time on that same standardized format. This way my steps are going to be pretty accurate for the day. All I will do is add 5,000 to the end of my daily total once I get my ring back on, after I do cardio, have my meal on, have my shower and all that. Guys, the reason why shit is standardized is so when things like this happen, it's controlled. I'm not just guessing it. I'm not just running it by pure fluke, yeah? This is why people need to do stuff, make a note of what they're doing, So if something does go wrong, they have a backup. But anyway, that's my opinion. You can do it how you want, yeah? If it was up to me, I would much rather walk outside. But I have 2 French Bulldogs. They don't walk very quick. My cardio, it's a very, very slow, brisk walk. It's not worth it. It doesn't get my heart rate up at all, yeah? And heart rate goal, I never track it. I don't really care. I've always said to people, I think it is, unless you are a lazy motherfucker, yeah, who's literally coasting on treadmill, it's pointless. I don't like my heart rate being really high or over calculating shit like that, because right now I'm getting leaner, I'm getting better. Yes, I know I'm not that good, I'm still shit, but we're making progress. I'm not going to try to overanalyze all them little small variables, because often people look into these small things too much. Here's another quick tip as well, yeah? How to judge if you're doing cardio steps, in my opinion. When you're doing cardio, you're panting a bit too much. When I say steps on treadmill, I mean steps because I can hold a conversation very, very easily. On top of that, you should always focus on breathing through your fucking nose, yeah? A lot of people breathe like fucking dogs. Or midsection breathing. Something that I've discussed with Dan Bassick before as well. I truly believe the breathing through the mouth into the midsection, it distends the stomach slightly, in my opinion, yeah? I will normally do my cardio steps where the fuck you want with my mouth fucking closed. All through nasal breathing, yeah? Just a little tip, hear me out. If you can do it, it makes way more sense, yeah? Cardio's done, that's 40 minutes done. Steps, cardio, that's been locked off, that's been finished. I got about a litre of fluid in. So what I roughly, when I wake up, I take my tea, eat my tea from my clen, whatnot. Drink about 200 to 300 ml of water then. Half an hour, get ready, get changed, get set for the day. And then what I do is I'll come downstairs, make my hydration like you just seen in about a litre of water. I drink Rise and Shine as well on top of that, which is about another 200 ml. So I get about 1.5 litres in just before meal 1. Get cardio done, get that all boxed off. Now it is meal 1. Now we have here lettuce, 225 grams of raw weight prawns, which Diaz made for me nicely because today I'm in a rush to go to the unit because Diaz take the turbo to vets. So anyways, I have got here 225 raw weight prawns, obviously cooked, lettuce, a little bit of hot sauce and a little bit of ketchup, and that is literally it. I'm tracking my salt throughout the day as well. So what I do in the morning is I'll wake up, I will measure 3 grams of low salt, which is the potassium salt, 6 grams of pink salt, the normal pink Himalayan salt. That'll go into a bowl. I'll simply spread that over my 6 meals per day. The goal is ever so simple right now, working with Cuba. It is to get lean, to get responsive, to get in a better state, to get in a better phase, to get into just need to nail all these variables before we actually push up. Because the goal is when we push up this time, we do it correctly. There's none of this getting fat. There's none of this getting really out of shape, because I need to grow up and I've learned to accept every time I get fat, I lose progress. But yeah, thank fuck my wife made my food for me, because today I'm in a rush. It is 8:20. So I'll show you what I have every single day as a non-negotiable, yeah? Get the light on. Right, so every single morning without fucking fail, yeah? Let's start with the saucy ones first. I have 25 mg of Proviron. This is just set by coach, I don't discuss, yeah? One thing I've learnt in bodybuilding and learnt in coaching is let your coach run the shit the way they need to run it. The only time you should speak is if you've got some sort of negative side effect, or if they're trying to make a diet change that you've done in the past that you know that doesn't agree. For example, when Cuba wanted me to use metformin, I went absolutely fucking not. Everything else I've said yes. When he asked for telmisartan, I said absolutely not, because I know metformin and telmisartan are two things which mash me up. The reason why I can't use telmisartan is because I have a very, very bad allergic reaction to it. My mouth starts to bleed. I don't want that to happen because I can't eat. My mouth bleeds, I can't eat, whether it helps me or not. So I have to use losartan for my blood pressure every single night. So guys, something supplements can't fix. When it comes to them sort of issues, high blood pressure, supplements can help, but not when you have a genetic problem with it, yeah?
My dad has high blood pressure. Our family have high blood pressure. So for me, losartan has been an absolute game changer. Touch wood, since I've been using losartan, and I've obviously removed cheat meals and I've dropped some body weight, I haven't had a single migraine. So touch wood, this remains. Anyways, Proviron, 1 cap in the morning. NAC, I have 2 caps this every single morning without fail, yeah? Guys, I don't even have a discount code for the website. Use one of the sponsors, yeah? Astragalus, I have 2 of these every morning as well. Mariva curcumin, I don't have this in the morning. I actually have this only pre-bed because I don't want it in the morning. I find it affects my training. Citrus bergamot, 1, but now with cardiac stage 2 here, which has got 2,000 mgs of citrus bergamot, people who are just buying cardiac, they can just buy that by itself. They won't have to buy citrus bergamot on top, yeah, as an addition, unless you're really taking the piss with your cycles, which a lot of guys do, which is completely fine. You do what you want. Vitamin C, I take 2 grams as well every AM. Vitamin D3, as you guys know, I'm a big believer in it. I take 3 caps in the morning, which is 12,000 IU. What else do we take in the morning? Yeah, morning sups actually isn't that much. I actually take more supplements before bed. I find I get a better sleep. And then I obviously got the original cardiac version here, and I take 5 caps of these every single morning. I might actually have to reduce my Turbo Dreams pre-bed because I've been using 4 caps, which is half a dosage, and I've been getting some absolutely fucking mental dreams. Yeah, not the kind of dreams that I want to have where it's the end of the world and everyone's running away and I'm transforming into fucking I had a mad one last night. Yeah, I was transforming into a trans person, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and then I wasn't, then I was, then I was a white girl, then I was a black girl. I was like, what the fuck's happening in this dream? Yeah. Anyways, that's the reason why I'm going to be dropping the serving size of Turbo Dreams down to 3 caps or 2 caps. Because trust me, I can't be having them sort of dreams. I wake up feeling like I'm on crack and it's not worth it. Anyway, guys, that is my half sups in the morning straight after meal 1. I'm now going to go get ready, do a little bit of client work, do some printing, some labels, do some invoices, do some stock checks, then get straight to work, and I'll chat to you in a minute. I got to the unit at about 10:30, yeah? My boy came, dropped stock off. We've got cardiac stage 2 back in stock right now, which is fucking mega, yeah? Guido's packing some parcels. I'm literally just eating my meal now, which is meal 2 at 11:30. A little bit late, but it's fine. We have got here 50 grams of raw weight rice, 150 chicken raw weight, veg, lettuce, a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of salt, that is literally it, and pepper. And I've got 100 grams of pineapple in there as well, because when you eat fructose with your carbohydrates, fruits, fructose, yeah, generally they just digest better. Cream rice, blueberries, rice, pineapple, rice, mango, and so forth. But that is meal number 2. Nice and simple. Chicken rice always wins. Keep it basic, keep it simple. You've got to keep it to what you can actually attain. Well, yes, guys, it is currently 101. Sorry, 101. 3 minutes past 1. Yeah. Question on Instagram came through. Turbo Inferno panel. So Turbo Inferno is not actually in stock. It's only going to be in stock on our new website when that's ready at the right time, because we're having an issue with this at manufacturers where it won't flow through the actual machine. So this has got in here acetyl L-carnitine, L-carnitine tartrate, L-carnitine fumarate, 3 types of L-carnitine, 3 different pathways. We've got the lipid metabolism matrix in here, which is InnoSlim, Vitacholine, Forsacholine, HCA. That is all in that panel there. The energy matrix is Infinergy, magnesium citrate, hordenine, and vitamin B6, P5P. The cognition matrix is L-tyrosine, magnesium 3 cognatique, Inferno matrix, paradoxine, capsicum, and citrus aurantium. Yeah. Now, this was made specifically in capsule form because, number 1, fat burners, I don't care how hard you are, how cool you are, in a powder form when they're not flavored are absolutely disgusting. We didn't want it to be disgusting, we wanted it to be usable. So we didn't want to go down the flavored route. Now, the reason why the serving size is 10 capsules is because my goal here was, some people, no one really needs to use 10. Only guys really at the back end of prep really struggling, really lagging. And even in this, there is no caffeine anhydrous. We put in here Infinergy for the caffeine source, which yields roughly about 150 mgs of caffeine over 10 caps. So the goal was, if you don't need to use a lot, you just use 1 or 2 caps. You might be able to use 2 caps in the morning cardio, 2 caps pre-gym, 2 caps midday, and so forth. It just allowed the user to have a lot more control on the dosages, instead of where a drink where you have to, it's a little bit hard to measure a drink. Capsules are way easier to measure. That's the reason why we made Turbo Inferno the way that it was, so you can control what you want when you need it. But I've tried it, Dee's tried it, it works very fucking well. And the thing is, I've tried a full dosage straight off the bat because I own the brand, so I want to try it on the sample. Very, very potent. That day I did an hour cardio when I was supposed to do 40 minutes. So honestly, for most people, 2 to 3 capsules will do the job. It will last you fucking longer, it will be cheaper. So if you do try Turbo Inferno, guys, let me know your thoughts on it. Any other question or anything, let me know. We have had a few more things coming. We've had, Guido, can I get a carb tank? We've got also had our new product coming. That's fine, Guido. Carb tank, which is a carbohydrate matrix, which is clusterdextrin, dextrose monohydrate, and fructose. The goal here was 3 types of different carb sources. When you're using 1, 2, 3, 4 scoops, the chances of having digestion issues from one individual carb should be way less. On top of that, we've got in a glycogen matrix, which is alpha lipoic acid, prickly pear extract, and chromium, to help drive the carbohydrates where they need to go in the gym. A bit like a rapid, yeah, but not like a rapid. Rapid's always going to be the best, obviously. That is another product there. We have got a lot more things coming in the pipeline. We have got hepatic coming in soon as well, but it is 1 o'clock. Me and Guido have cleaned up. We've had a change in the unit about where things are laid out, and then what we're going to do is tomorrow we're rest day, Sunday's rest day, and then Monday back in unit. But we've got, Guido's got all the boxes ready, so we're ready to roll on a Monday. Right, it is fucking 1:16, yeah. I'm gonna have my pre-meal now. It's a little bit early, but I want to get to the gym early so I can get to bed early and really nail my routine. So I've got cream of rice, blueberries, dark chocolate, and whey. I'm going to eat this, drop the post off, and go straight to the gym after that, well, about an hour and a half after. I'm going to show you lot how to make cream of rice a little bit nicer than normal. So you see how the cream of rice has almost become one solid chunk. See, it's not sticking to the tub, and it tastes real good. If you can actually use about 5 to about 10 grams of mac oil or 10 grams of coconut oil actually works better, but that's not part of my plan. About 10 grams of coconut oil to 100 grams of core. Use a little bit less water than I have because I fucked that today. Trust me, try that and you will always want to have your cream of rice with mac oil or coconut oil. It completely changes the texture. But just don't boil your fucking water to the bit where it burns the rice. See that cream of rice? Proper, yeah. So I've got this 10 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of blueberries, 30 grams of whey ice. So I'm gonna bang this, eat, rush to the post office, and get straight to the fucking gym as soon as I get home. Get home, write the logbook, get changed, and I see you man at the gym. Sound. That was a very, very good session. I had to wait a little bit for some dickheads on the using the same kit. One piece of kit I weren't going to wait for, so I literally just did a similar exercise because I've not got time to waste 20 minutes waiting for some dickhead doing 7 sets off absolute waste of time, bullshit fluff. But yeah, generally good session. Back, not back, upper. It was a very simple session. 3 sets of side laterals, 2 sets off single arm pull down, 2 sets off a chest press, 2 sets off a pec deck, 2 sets off the prime extreme row, 3 sets off tricep skull crushers, and finished, done. Not a, I wouldn't say an easy session, but it was a good session today. But yeah, meal just gone in right now. 90 grams cream of rice, 150 blueberries, I ran out of raspberries, 45 grams of whey, straight home, little bit of work, sorting out some invoices. Turbo Mag Amiga's just gone in now, and when I'm home I'm gonna have my chicken rice meal. But guys, I'll keep you updated as I go. Anything that you want me to cover, let me know. But what I generally do is I take my post-workout meal with me at the gym so I can eat it at the gym. This way on the way back home, if I need to go shopping or anything, I can go shopping. And it gives me a little bit of time then to digest this meal. About an hour and a half later, I get my next meal in, and it's nice and easy. Guys, always take your fucking meals everywhere, because if you fail to prepare, then you best prepare yourself to fucking fail, yeah? Goals, you really want to achieve them, you can do it. You just have to make some sacrifice. You have to go out your way to carry shit, take stuff with you, prep extra meals. Always be ready to fucking flop. So always have extra meals ready. Just want to say, yeah, guys, anyone's watching this, let me know what you want to see on the YouTube. Obviously, look, we're new to this, so I need some advice. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more of the sponsors, more training? Do you want to see more PD talk, more training talk, nutrition talk? At the end of the day, I believe Engineered Muscle is a bit of a community brand, so I'm happy to do whatever you lot want me to do or want us to get out there. Do you want to what sort of content? Do you want us to do a seminar? We can do that. The team's strong. Should we do a coaching podcast just with the coaches? Bring on a few of them. Do a female podcast. Do one of them, 2 or 3 of them, or whatever. Let me know what you want to see. We'll do it. But other than that, I'm trying my best. Vlogging on a really busy day, training, it is very difficult. So I do have to give credit to the guys that do it all the time, because the amount of times I've had to remind myself, oh, I've got to record something. It's fucking long. But I do need to get, I reckon, Nathan Styles, I reckon we should do a big dog podcast with me, but we train instead of doing the podcast. So I'm going to be on podcast with them boys soon, but we should do a training session together, us 4. That'd be quite good. Something like legs, because the doctor talks a lot of smoke, but, you know, them Bruce Lee genetics ain't really made for bodybuilding, yeah? Dee's just made me my last meal of the day, which is 225 gram of prawns, raw weight. I've got all of shit. I'm just going to have that at about 9:30, a little bit late today. I've got all my house whips here: cardiac, citrus bergamot, low sartan. I'm absolutely fucking battered today. Vitamin C, astragalus, omegas, turbo mag, all of that's in there with 10 grams of glycine, yeah? Guys, try the glycine, and I've got turbo dreams in there as well. Only 3 caps this time, because it's been mashing me up too much, making me fall asleep and get some wild dreams, which I don't want. I get all my health subs in before my meal. I find that it's a lot better for me. I'll show you my meal in a minute, and I'm going to hit the sack. So it's just hit fucking 9:30, yeah? And it is now basically last meal of the day and bedtime. Got cream of rice, cream of rice, dark chocolate, 150 gram of mixed berries, which is strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, yeah? If it was my choice, I'd just have straight blueberries. They're my favourites. And obviously the prawns and lettuce. That is the last meal of the day, guys. Thank you for watching. Let us know what you want to see. Anything you want us to cover, just let us know in the comments. But yeah, peace out, sound. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it big time.